election now a dead heat.
Separated by razor-thin margins.
Neck and neck.
Feels like a jump ball race right now.
Tightest race in a generation.
As tight.
We're going to defeat Comrade Kamala Harris.
Former President Donald Trump has been working hard behind the scenes to prepare for this presidential debate. According to sources close to him, he spent more time preparing for his debates this year against first Joe Biden and now Kamala Harris than he ever did in 2020 or 2016.
And you are a very opinionated lady. I have to tell you that, and in my opinion, I like that.
Well, I appreciate
all of your support, and you've been terrific, and everybody appreciates you. So
yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me to sit with you today. It's a pleasure. You're the best. I love you.
First presidential debate again. Now with 50% less. Oh man.
Kamala Harris. Let's have a good debate.
Nice to see you. Have fun.
Thank you.
Create jobs and create a lot of good, solid money for our country. She copied Biden's plan, and it's like 4 sentences, like run, spot, run.
Run, spot, run.
The government, and Donald Trump certainly, should not be telling a woman what to do with her body.
I have been a leader on fertilization.
And I'm going to invite you to attend one of Donald Trump's rallies, because it's a really interesting thing to watch. You will see during the course of his rallies, he talks about fictional characters like Hannibal Lecter. He will talk about windmills cause cancer. And what you will also notice is that people start leaving his rallies early out of exhaustion and boredom. And I will...
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
Just, some trash dog food from China, okay? These are supplements and these are products that are so healthy and natural that you could actually eat it yourself. So you could see here, positive bison. It clearly says dog food topper. And I'm gonna put this in my mouth right now. So it tastes like meat, and maybe that is disgusting to you.
And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame. As far as rallies are concerned, as far as the reason they go is they like what I say. They want to bring our country back. They want to make America great again. It's a very simple phrase, make America great again.
Only one man has the proven experience we need, Ronald Reagan for president.
Clarify here, you bring up Springfield, Ohio, and ABC News did reach out to the city manager there. He told us there have been no credible reports of specific claims of pets being harmed, injured, or abused by individuals within the immigrant community.
Our Haitian associates come to work every day. They don't have a drug problem. They'll stay at their machine. They'll achieve their numbers. They are here to work. And so in general, that's a stark difference from what we're used to in our community.
McGregor acknowledges the sudden arrival of so many new immigrants is a challenge on multiple fronts, but he believes this is partly how the industrial Midwest can regrow.
We want more jobs in our community. And in order to fill those jobs, some jobs need to be people who are not originally from here.
The people on television say my dog was taken and used for food. So maybe he said that, and maybe that's a good thing to say for a city manager.
I'm not taking this from television.
But the people
I'm
on
taking it from
television
the city
saying
manager.
their dog was eaten by the people that went there.
Again, the Springfield city manager says there's no evidence of that.
Do you have any confirmed reports of Haitian migrants eating dogs and cats in Springfield?
We do not.
They're eating the dogs.
Are you a racist?
Well, I didn't discuss it with JD. In all fairness, JD and I.
The American media totally ignored this stuff until Donald Trump and I started talking about cat memes. If I have to, create stories so that the American media actually pays attention to the suffering of the American people, then that's what I'm going to do, Dana.
You just said that you're creating a story.
Public policy.
Sir, you just said that you're creating the story.
What's that, Dana?
You just said that this is a story that you created. So the eating dogs and cats thing is not accurate.
Dana.
At least 2 schools in Springfield, Ohio were closed for a second day because of bomb threats tied to a baseless rumor spread by Donald Trump. At this week's debate, Trump claimed Haitian migrants in the city were eating dogs and cats. It was widely mocked, but there's nothing funny about this. 2 days later, someone began emailing bomb threats, which included hateful remarks about Haitians that forced the evacuation of City Hall and the evacuation of and closure of schools.
Laura, how are you? You look so beautiful, as always. You don't want to be loomered. If you're loomered, you're in deep trouble.
The hostile takeover of the Republican Party.
Absolutely.
What if we ran away, just us, no plans inside? What if we took our dreams, the stories we could write?
What would you say to your Republican colleagues or your allies who are concerned about your close relationship with Laura Loomer?
Well, I don't know what they would say. Laura's been a supporter of mine, just like a lot of people are supporters, and she's been a supporter of mine. She speaks very positively of the campaign. I'm not sure why you asked that question, but Laura is a supporter. I don't control Laura. Laura has to say what she wants. She's a free spirit.
Her rhetoric and her tone does not match the base, does not match MAGA, does not match most Republicans I know, and I am completely denouncing it.
Loomer also repeatedly attacked Greene over her divorce, which she said, along with being an anti-Semite. Marjorie Taylor Greene is also a poor excuse for a Christian.
I really believe that the people who engaged in the coup against Donald Trump and have caused, civil unrest and chaos in our country for the last 7 years through Crossfire Hurricane and also through these what I believe are illegal witch hunts against the president of the United States right now, unconstitutional witch hunts against Donald Trump. They are treasonous. They are traitors. They should get the death penalty.
Tell Laura what to do. Laura's a supporter. I have a lot of supporters, but I don't know what exactly.
Mr. President. After a speaker at the Springfield City Commission meeting warned that, quote, crime and savagery will only increase with every Haitian you bring in. And that man turned out to be a leader of a neo-Nazi group calling itself Blood Pride.
Is the one that weaponized, not me. She weaponized. I probably took a bullet to the head because of the things that they say about me. I've seen people on television.
Let me just say here, this is the
people on television say my dog was taken and used for food.
Dog food topper, and I'm going to put this in my mouth right now.
So maybe he said that, and maybe that's a good thing to say for a city manager.
I'm not taking this from television.
But the people are on
taking
television
it from the city
saying
manager.
their dog was eaten by the people that went there.
They can't imagine the fact that the president of the United States has people in his life who he considers to be friends. Is the president of the United States not allowed to have a friend? Oh my God, is he not allowed to invite people onto his own private jet? Oh, the horror that a billionaire who owns a private jet invited somebody that he gets along with to sit on his jet.
The Springfield mayor is a Republican. That's who I was quoting to you. Yesterday, you posted a video, the origins of which CBS cannot confirm, claiming Africans are grilling cats in Dayton. Haiti's not Africa, Dayton's not Springfield. But putting all that aside, what is your intent?
Law enforcement are having to make several big changes. Starting this morning, 36 state troopers will be sent out to schools around Springfield in response to these bomb threats. Security cameras have also been stationed at strategic spots in the city, and a bomb-sniffing dog will be in the city as well, available round the clock.
Excuse Laura, you're single, correct?
Yeah.
So how intimidating are you for a fellow to ask you out?
Well, it's not like I'm vicious in that sense, but a lot of people just can't handle my lifestyle, and I'm very busy. Just, I'll tell you a funny story.
I have to ask you, Laura, you're single, correct?
Yeah.
So how intimidating are you for a fellow to ask you out?
Well, it's not like I'm vicious in that sense, but a lot of people just can't handle my lifestyle, and I'm very busy. Just, I'll tell you a funny story. I dated somebody one time, and they thought that I was, too focused on Trump, and they said that I gave my activism in support of President Trump more attention than I gave them. And it's like, yeah, that's right, because Trump is more important than you. Trump is going to save our country. And so you need to understand that President Trump is more important than you. And if you think that you're more important than President Trump, then you have some kind of like delusional personality disorder. So that was the end of that relationship.
That's
President
right.
Trump's my #1 priority right now.
and so he should be.
Yeah.
That's my software. That says Trump 2024.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You and me stick together like PB and jelly. Nothing better. You and me love each other just like the movies, but it's better.
This is Rose Tamar Joseph, the secretary of the local Haitian Community Help and Support Center.
Since Monday, after the tweet of the Senator Vance, the Asian community in Springfield are a little bit shocked and frustrated. And a lot of them are maybe talking about leaving Springfield.
Hey, if you'd like to unlock secret bonus episodes as well as uncensored content, go to patreon.com/The Serfs. This show is produced by Anna Loves Riley, Arian McCarthy, Cheryl Alvarez, Comrade Junkie, Doug Caddy, Everything Important, Hagbard Celine, Jimmy Sombrero, Multimondi, Omni, Political Poppy, Preston Kroll, Quiet 185, Riley and Anna, Roller Dragon, Cernicus, Stellar Gwyn, Sebastian Demel, Travis McClinton, Trincell, Words Greenwood, with additional support coming from all of these amazing human beings right here.